Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy E Games. We're back in Genshin Impact and we're continuing Perilous Trail, Interlude Chapter, Act 2. At the tunnel's end, light. Go back and meet up with the ones left behind. You and the others make a valiant joint effort and finally manage to escape from the underground at the very last minute. So yeah, this is there's primo gems in this reward for the quest. That would mean that this is the last part of this quest. I hope I didn't end my previous video a little bit too preemptively, and this is just like the end. But we'll see. I have a feeling this will be another probably like another 45 minutes to an hour of gameplay. I know in the past, I've always thought like, oh, there's only gonna be one section left, and then it turns out to be like a lot more gameplay. So this time around, I've decided to end the last video where I ended it in anticipation that this is going to be super long too. Alright, hey Kuki, how are you doing?
Shinobu, Itto, we're back!
How's Itto doing?
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. But he's not in any serious danger, so don't worry.
Oh, okay.
What about you guys? You found something, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
It's written on your faces. But whatever it is, it's bad news, isn't it?
Not necessarily.
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, there really is no way out of this space after all. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Oh, or at least stuck until they died.
Shoot!
Oh.
This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass, and it responded.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method. Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth.
So we want to shake the earth out of here?
Only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully activated. I'm a mix of human and adeptus, so the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us, we also happen to have a full adeptus and a human with training in the magic arts.
Yo, what? Who's the human? Oh, I guess it's Yelan and Xiao then. So Xiao is an adeptus then? He's a yaksha and an adeptus at the same time?
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
Xiao and Yelan needs to cooperate?
So an adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
Kuki Shinobu is also a human. And we also got an Oni, but we don't care about Onis at this point.
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should be able to completely reactivate it. Maybe even reverse it.
It makes another domain within this domain that is also like we can't escape. We just get deeper, one level deeper.
Last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm. If we can reverse it, then we're home free.
Oh yeah.
Awesome! So there's still hope?
Oh yeah.
You bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Okay, well let's all take a quick break. We'll give this thing a try once we're ready.
Okay, sounds good. After everyone has had a rest.
Oh boy, Paimon's so nervous.
Don't be afraid, Paimon. This is going to work.
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare yourself for.
Hmm?
I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories. We all came here for different purposes, and everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture. Terrifying, but also a miracle.
Well, we're about that after we successfully leave, okay?
This space, well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work here, I don't know, but the whole time, It's been reading our minds and responding to us in the form of illusions. Also, according to the history of the Chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. What could have created it?
Remember a giant snake just outside this space? That like crazy robot? Weren't those created, the robot people? Those were created by the original inhabitants of Conraya, just like the field tiller or whatever, the first field tiller, which is like just rune guards at this point. They were created by the citizens of Conraya before they got cursed. So is this like Conrayan technology then? Remember the giant snake just outside the space?
Oh, that. Yeah, I was there too.
Huh? Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
Yes, Paimon.
Who else did you think it was?
I thought it was Xiao when the crystal attacked the giant snake. Does that have anything to do with why the ground split open?
That snake is probably a remnant of Conrayan's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces? If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone. It looks like I might be the one responsible for all of this.
Oh my goodness, Yelan, it's all your fault.
No. You're just trying to help us and solve the problem. You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
Shh, Paimon. We're not to blame for once. Don't try and just make it think you. Come on, man.
If you say so. You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked, it all ceased to exist 500 years ago. Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape, then once time starts moving normally again, the fantastic compass will likely disappear.
And what do you base that assumption or that opinion on?
That's actually what I think too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the fantastic compass to begin with.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
A lot of the stuff isn't really making any sense to me right now.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So, whose wish was it that summoned this device?
Perhaps it was all of us?
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment to your search.
Oh, so it's us now.
It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued from this place.
Yeah, sure.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Sounds good, Yelan. Let's do it.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Sure.
All right. Wow. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got this. It's gonna be a sick cutscene. Oh, this is gonna be a sick cutscene.
Stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge. By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
Blah, 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 blah. Cool.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Elatus, falling in!
Is Xiao's name Elatus? Is that his Yaksha name? Ooh, whoa. That's kind of creepy.
Watch out!
Whoa, Yelan's so cool.
This
Zhongli?
trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha do I request your approval.
Rasengan. Is that the abyss? That's so creepy. Whoa. There's some epic stuff happening. Oh no! Is the seal breaking? Are we gonna be free?
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
No, Xiao. Believe in yourself. No, Xiao. We don't want you to die. Xiao, no. Oh. What happened? Zhongli? He was watching this entire time. No, the compass faded. Cool, that was a really cool cutscene. Finally, out of the danger zone, everyone
That was
rests and
close.
starts chatting.
I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but
We made it out. Woo, give him a big
never
hug.
mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a lifetime. I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape. So, thank you for saving us all.
Yes, thank you for saving us all. It's not like we had the ability to leave anytime we wanted or anything. We were stuck just like you guys. And we were just as in danger as all of you guys, too.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
So thank you, too. Thanks to you, too, Yelan.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. Rest up. There's no hurry to move on from here. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
Oh, okay.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
We just did, didn't we?
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that. And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I am not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Seems like you got through to him.
Really? Well, that's great. I count that as quite an achievement. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make it out alive. I feel lucky that we didn't lose anyone along the way.
Yeah, and it seems like Zhongli came out of nowhere for the last minute save there.
Hey, so Ball Checker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever, is he?
I doubt it.
Let's go check on him.
Alright.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
You're too handsome, that's why.
Are you in any pain?
Mm-hmm. The head? What about it? Is there any brain damage from the impact?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation... Oh, brother.
The heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic power nap, and now I feel like a million more. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Oh, yeah! Wait, weren't we underground? How did we get back up here?
Xiao and Yelan worked together and put their energy inside the Fantastic Compass, which, for whatever reason, is actually the seal to that area. And they were able to reverse the seal, taking us back up here. But then, Xiao almost ran out of power, and then he put all his power into the compass, and was able to take us out, and then he sacrificed himself back into the abyss, or the chasm. But then, out of nowhere, we get a last-minute save from Zhongli, and was able to also save Xiao as well.
It's a long story. We'll fill you in later.
Oh, okay.
Itto, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help.
I won't exactly agree with that, but at the same time, I guess Itto and Shinobu was kind of there and had helped us as well in some form or another. But in the end, they didn't really do much to help us escape.
I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apologies, and let me find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
I don't agree with that either. Itto and, I guess not Shinobu. Shinobu was trying to tell Itto to, like, stop. But Itto was the one trying to find Yanfei in the first place and just kept bothering Yanfei. And he technically didn't have to be there at all.
Crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk here.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head straight over?
Yeah, let's just get food right away.
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too!
Paimon, we have other things to do. No, we don't. We can spare some time for food.
Fine!
Alright, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot.
Oh, we don't get food? We don't get Yanfei food? Aw. Yeah. This has been a tough on everyone. Have fun, you guys.
Oh, wait! Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to some tea. But I'll take this to mean we're square.
Ma.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know.
How does Itto understand the cow?
Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for him.
Question mark?
What?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
Itto translates what Ushi said for everyone.
Good idea! Let's do that!
Wait, what?
Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful. Never judge a bull by its cover, huh?
We don't get to find out what Ushi suggested.
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest. I think Ushi's words may well come in handy.
You betcha! Just leave it to us.
All right, Itto, Shinobu, Ushi, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh yeah! Grub time!
Woo. Woo.
See you next time.
See you next time. Next time we have fun. Xiao.
Finished taking care of business?
Yes. There's some Fatui back there. Is that normal?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
You're still here.
Yeah, I thought you left. We're gonna go hang out with Xiao for a little bit.
I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yanfei, heading towards Liyue Harbor. Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say to Xiao.
I figured as much. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Looks like this chapter has come to a close.
Oh, right, she left to scout the area as we rested. That's right. I thought she just left.
Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut. For their own sakes.
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please don't hurt them.
Only hurt them a little.
Oh.
You've got a mean streak, Yelan.
You figured me out, huh? All right, I'll quit pulling your leg. Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. I won't ever forget what we went through. Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years?
The Qixing sealed the area, don't you remember? That kind of contributes to a place not being searched for a very long time. And that also contributes to a place existing and not being found for a very long time, too.
I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know.
I guess the seal in this area was somewhat recent, because there were people here, like older people, saying like, oh, back in the days we used to mine in the chasm for minerals and steel and stuff, or iron and stuff. But then the Qixing came around and sealed it when all these monsters and collapse and stuff happened. And now we're out of a job, bleh, stuff like that, right?
Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but somehow I couldn't tell anything about them. It must have been someone of great importance.
It was our super handsome Archon friend. His name is Zhang Li. He's super hot.
Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to Liyue Harbor for me. See you when I see you.
Okay, see you. Hope you have fun.
Bye, Yelan.
Alright.
You knew I was waiting for you?
Yes, it was obvious.
Really?
Yes.
There's somewhere I want to go. If you have the time, you can join me.
Alright, that sounds good.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
Ooh, the story continues. I was really worried that after this like dialogue sequence that the whole story is gonna end. But oh, there's gonna be more. Layers of Fear, isn't that a game? Oh man, now that they kind of brought on that Layers of Fear like reference, I feel like that whole chasm thing, they could have like really amped up the spookiness and scariness and horror elements of it if they really wanted to. And it had like a huge potential of being super scary, but unfortunately they didn't go that direction. Because being stuck in a scary other realm that you can't escape with like scary mind-reading entities constantly appearing out of nowhere, that is like recipe for a lot of spooky stuff. Oh, this is the Pervasis shrine,
The temple
right?
up ahead was built to remember Pervasis.
Yes, we helped build this temple, actually.
Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
What did you realize?
It's hard to put into words, Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers and nothing more.
Don't you mean
For
butchers?
Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy. And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing.
I think you know that that isn't true.
So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
Hey, don't say that.
Xiao, we've got something to tell you.
Oh yeah, Ushi wanted us to tell you. It's very important.
Oh, do we get to find out now?
Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Itto, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest. Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that even though the power of a yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them.
There will always be someone willing to be by your side.
Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? And, well, anyway, there's loads of people out there who really care about you.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others. They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. I think I was the only one who didn't think that way. The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Minogius, and others. These are the names of the 5 Yakshas. I am Alatus.
Oh, okay.
And Minogius is General Capesus.
Wow, all these different names.
The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatus. I heard that people call the 5 of us Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti.
Bone anus. Bone anus.
Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible suggestions. But the power of that space was far beyond all of us. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments, it took every bit of my power to break free from that place.
Well, Paimon still thinks you were amazing.
Yanfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. This mindset is deeply rooted in me. Even so, it was the most optimistic solution I could think of. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape.
So that was Zhongli's power back there. Yes, it was.
In the end, I still had to burden another.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis, for such a long time. And you've helped him before, so he helped you back. What's the big deal?
Agreed, supporting each other is how people survive.
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think that would be it.
I think I felt it too.
It's good that one more person will remember him.
Ooh, what do we got now? Ooh, we got a little cartoon sequence.
Minogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, the thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here. No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Oh, he's got 4 arms.
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only 2 left. Don't go dying on me.
He has 4 arms too.
You know,
That it's like
today I
16
saw my family
arms.
down here, clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now too?
Boyang, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother, what's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me. Don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my...
Whoa! Whoa! That's the Yakshas.
I remember now. I know you.
Oh, hello. Who are the pretty ladies? Xiao.
My brothers and sisters have come for me. Boyang.
You're awake. At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Ooh.
Hey, Bosacius. Bosacius.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death? Whatever it might have been. By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all. We are destined to misery. And yet, we have no fear.
Xiao.
Are you sure it's okay for you to tell me all this?
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius's fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why I went to the Chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger.
Okay. I previously had, I guess, a wrong notion that one of the Yakshas gave up their powers and the karma and everything just to live a normal life. I don't know where I got that idea from. Maybe it was just like a theory I read somewhere and it wasn't actually true. So at this point, I guess all the Yakshas are dead except for Xiao.
Now that I know what happened in the Chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest.
Does that mean that we'll never get other Yakshas as playable characters then?
Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacius. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive.
Oh no.
Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us, and Bosacius was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanas said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers.
No, Xiao. They were all heroes.
Heroes.
Yes, heroes never die.
I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world, too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish. I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
Alright, that sounds great. Ooh, Perilous Trail quest complete. Of Heart and Soul. I don't think that is a reference to any games that I know of. So I unlocked this, and I guess if I complete this, ooh, that's Xiao, and I guess, is that Bosacius? This shadow in the back there? Or is that Zhongli's shadow? Maybe it's Bosacius without his 4 arms. Yeah, if I finish this, then I'll unlock this. Cool. Oh, I have another quest. Tales Behind the Fan. Oh, it's a world quest. Walk around near your harbor. After returning to the chasm, you decide to take a walk in the city. Oh! What is this? A dragon's wondrous sight. A folding fan that the storyteller, Iron Tongue Tian, gave to you. Upon it is drawn a scene from the legendary tales through the eyes of a dragon. According to this legend, Rexlap is carved Aztaha out of rock, and as he granted the rock eyes and a divine spirit, a living, breathing dragon was born. Cool. I guess this is a world quest, so there won't be any voice acting or anything, and it probably doesn't have much significance to the overarching story. So I'll just do this on my own time. But yeah, this whole story, this whole event was pretty interesting. They went into a little bit of a shenanigans with Itto and a bit of shenanigans with Yanfei and Yelan, or I guess Itto and Kuki and Yanfei and Yelan, and then it went into some lore about the Yakshas. And what else can I do here? Yeah, everything is done, so I guess that's all I have for you for today. I really enjoyed this story. Well, let's talk to Xiao before I leave. You observe Xiao. The world is silent. No one speaks. Xiao says nothing more. Complex emotions run across his face as he looks at the temple to Pervases. Sadness, disappointment, relief. They are all there, yet are only a small part of a far larger whole. His expressions is akin to that of a person who has been out in the blizzard for too long and seen far too much of it before finally gaining a place of respite from the battering snow. Hope you feel better, Xiao. Everything should be okay now. So, another thing that I guess I was thinking about while I was watching that cutscene with Bosacius and Bo Yang. Technically, if they both had... No, I guess Bo Yang didn't have powers? No, wait, no, he was the one who activated the compass in the first place, right? So technically, if they waited long enough for all the Conrayan beasts to die off, they could have used the same way, since Bo Yang is human and Bosacius is Adeptus, they could have combined their powers and found their way out of there if they really wanted to. But I guess at that point, while they're the last ones left, they weren't sure if the monsters have all been defeated at that point, so that's why they kind of decided to live the rest of their life sealed away in that realm. But yeah, this story was fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Probably Yelan's story. So yeah, look forward to that. I hope to see you in the next one, where it's probably gonna be Yelan's story. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Genshin Impact and possibly other stuff. And goodbye.